Well, let's bring back Jack Valledo, founder of Catholic Voices, frequent commentator on church affairs, and he's joining us live from London. Thank you very much for staying with us, Mr. Valledo, as we look very keenly, eyes focused on the balcony there, to see who the new Pope will be. We were discussing earlier about the very short election process, the Pope being chosen on just the second day of the conclave. You were saying you think it was just the fourth session. There was the first session on Wednesday, two voting sessions earlier on Thursday. There were supposed to be two on Thursday afternoon. You believe it happened in the first of those two sessions, so the fourth session. Do you think that does it give us any indication of whether this would have been a continuity vote?
Well, we don't know. I suppose, yeah, the answer is yes, in the sense that I feel that Benedict was continuity from John Paul, and Francis was continuity from Benedict, but with each one with their own style. And we got what we needed. We needed a pope in John Paul who would rid us of communism and would take the church to all parts of the world by going there and meeting people and telling them they're important. And then we needed Benedict to teach us the doctrines in a very simple way, as he was able to do, and especially with his books on Jesus Christ. And then we needed Francis to show us that all these teachings were okay, but really the church was about being close to people, especially people who suffered, the homeless, the poor, the marginalized, the migrants, the people in prison. He would show us in his own life that the church was about this. So there is continuity, and they all believed the same things, and they all wanted to do the same thing, which is to witness to Christ in the world today. Now, the new Pope, which we don't know, and we're all excited waiting to know who it will be, has been somebody who has been selected by at least 89 cardinals, perhaps more, as somebody who can carry a vision forward, building up on what these different popes have done, especially the last one, Pope Francis, because he's the most recent one, building up on that and taking it to the next level. Because each person has their own charism, their own gift, So we're waiting to know what this gift will be, but definitely it will be a gift. And you were saying how the Pope is the Pope of the whole world. He's obviously the Pope of the 1.4 billion Catholics. But we would like to bring unity to the world. The world is very polarized, and we believe it needs spiritual input. And we hope our Pope can bring this spiritual input to people of all Christian denominations.
And that was so much of a priority
of other religions.
Yeah, that was so much of a priority for Pope Francis, wasn't it? The interfaith dialogue that he tried to facilitate around the world, whether it was, in Egypt or when he went to Central African Republic. We are looking at now